Hi, I'm Emma. I'm a certified Dubsado specialist, and in today's video, we're going to talk about packages. So in Dubsado, packages are one of the ways that you can save a lot of time, right? It makes sending proposals a lot easier when you have predefined packages, or even if you have custom packages, you can use packages as a way to save time as you're building custom invoices or custom proposals for your clients. So let's get started. How to create packages, basically, you're just going to click add a package, or you can use one of the ones here and duplicate with this little button, okay, this duplicate icon. So either route works. The thing to keep in mind when you're creating a package, so you can just catch package one, let's say, the title that you want here. So package number one, whatever you want. A lot of times the name up here and the invoice item name are going to be similar, and you're going to add whatever, description that you want here. So you can see that this bullet point option is toggled. So when you have that, the description is going to show up as bullet points, even if you only have one line item. So if you have one line item, I would recommend turning that off. But otherwise, this allows you to put a list of different things that you're offering, and it kind of puts bullet points so that it breaks it down. It's not like a mass of text, so it's easier for people to understand. So if you have a list of items, that's great. For instance, the package that I offer, it has, a strategy session, an offboarding session. I build, forms, contracts. Like, I list all of these different things as line items so people can see exactly what is in that package. The important thing when you're creating a package from scratch is to make this quantity 1. I have done this before, added everything, and then it shows a 0, and it's because your quantity was stuck on 0, okay? So add the price that you want, let's say $1,000. Tax, if it applies, you can create a new tax item. I'm not going to go into the details because it's so different in different places, but, basically create a new, you can name it, HSD, GSD, whatever you want. 13%, which is where I'm at, 5%, whatever applies to you, and hit add. Okay, I know for a lot of places services don't have tax, so you can leave that blank, and then select a category. So the cool thing about Dubsado is that if you have different services and you want to see the income that you're receiving for the different services, you can create different categories. So let's say you have branding, let's say you have web design, let's say you have other packages. You can create a category for each one, or you can categorize in different ways, right? Maybe you're offering coaching services, but you're also offering consulting services. So you can create different categories for those so that you know which one's bringing in more income, and you can kind of see that breakdown under reporting. Okay, so that's what categories are. You can add a new category here, and basically you're going to add an item. You can choose to add line item by line item, and that works if each line item has a price. Okay, so for some industries, I've seen it a lot in like the wedding industry, the package includes, like sound, lights, video, all these different things. So you can put all of those in different line items to break down the pricing. But if you offer, like my package is just that one package. I don't price it by line item. So it's completely up to you what works for you. In some industries, it's one way, and some it's the other. And basically, if you need to add more line items, do it that way, exactly the same way as we did above. And that's it, okay? If you duplicate, basically it's just going to create a copy. I'll do it here. You'll see it created a copy, and then you're just going to edit that copy. Very simple. If you're the type of person that has custom invoices, and they're not all like bundled, every invoice is completely different. You're pulling different things into the invoice. I would recommend, if it's possible for you, to create all of those different possible line items as different packages. Okay, so and then what you can do is create an invoice, and I'll do that in a different video, and you just pull the different line items one by one, and you can even tweak it once it's already in the once it's added to the invoice, and then create your custom invoice. So that's just one way to kind of save you time. You have different video options, different lighting options, different, sound options. I'm thinking about film, but you can pull different ones and create a custom invoice for your client. And that saves you a lot of time versus having to create each of these one by one over and over and over if you do it directly in an invoice. So using packages saves you a lot of time in your business. And then the final thing is that packages can be pulled into proposals. So if you have, any of these packages here and you want to use them in a proposal, as you're building your proposal, you can select which one of these you want to have as your packages, which ones you want to have as add-ons, and then people can choose. You can make it so that they can only choose one. You can make it so that they can choose multiple. That's in the proposal video, but you need to create your packages before you build your proposal, so that's all set up. So hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.